Folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast. Divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season. And we got a compelling one in store here. As it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And off we go from Jacksonville. And this return is going to be quick in as he is pelted at the end of that.
Teams in Nashville, the Titans kind of go victorious. So here in Jacksonville, we'll give them the season series. From the 20, it's second and 5. Let's go. Cougar like me. Here's one. And that will get me off target and incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit step number 5. And I'm strong on the big truck to characterize this easily moving to the top side. Ward. A quick throw there is incomplete. That's the first third down try of the game. And something was on the execution about the right. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Return down to 38. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense first down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Go, let's go! They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best bet for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on. Second and 10. Here's Lawrence.
far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this ball and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to gain the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers just concentrate in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Let's go. Hey, Dick, get in here.
To throw again is Lawrence. Open man, this is Strange, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Jaguars had 2 and 14 in what's been a tough year. They were winners last time out, so they're looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time. Travis Etienne. And he'll get a way over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. You talk about this Titan defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
On red. Hey, Soko's hot.
Lawrence will throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a chance first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there. CCR needing the short gain, needed the change, so they didn't want to go with the deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Partner, check that box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of
Come on.
plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Now they run the toss to Bigsby. Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Hey.
Now Lawrence to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. Well, I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. He's there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Ward. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Let's go now.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, here's Ward. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Pollard will take it up the gut. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys!
Throwing now, Ward.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep, ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
And here's a give to Spears. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
To throw is Ward.
Open man downfield is Ridley. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pollard.
Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Tennessee.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Lion,
And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks, got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
Lawrence.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
30 left. Sink right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This ball caught by Strange. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Hold the ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
19 right.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
A very quick pass to Ridley.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey.
Ward off the play fake.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Crack all 80. Ready, ready.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall
right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Going for it, here's Ward. And he will find Ridley, that's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13. Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger, touch. There we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not many goals just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this 1st half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Out of the gun, Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Ward. It's caught. Lockett. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down and 3.
Viking 18.
Ward. Short throw taken in by Conqueror. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Titans.
Back to throw again. This one caught by Ridley. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
In motion, the tight end. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time was left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Red on red. Take right open. Next side. 30 left.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently they're trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
The 35-yard line.
Now Lawrence. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Joey Slye taking off for Tennessee.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, attention, touch!
Here's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can
Go, let's go! Here we go.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Now it's Lockett. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over first and 10.
26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, well, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Let's go now.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Go!
Throwing is Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
This is fielded at the 27. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hey!
Now Lawrence. It's caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On red. Silver.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kamu Cruz-Hill getting in there and taking him down.
And just when the offense seemed to be figuring things out, they have a little bit of a setback there. Finally getting a drive going. They can't let that stop them, especially since they've been shut out this far in.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. Hey, kill. Son, this is hot. 11.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Play action. It's Ward. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Red. Cowboy 80.
To throw, here's Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check. Hurt.
To throw is Ward. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. The turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Ward. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Trayvon Walker in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Ready up. Rip 23. Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
24. Hey, Ginger, touch.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunter. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, Ginger.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Hey, son. Here we go, son.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside the 35. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hey, son, this is hot. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And find the open man. And he is going to have the Jags first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Lisa 24. Hey, attention, attack! Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
De'Ami Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
Ward. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run left with Pollard. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Ready.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
Ready.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
19-18. Cougar 19.
Going for it, here's Ward. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. They'll go with the keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence will throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Turn, this is hot. Sink right open. Go.
Now Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
13 loose.
Jaguars, first down.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Hooker to throw. Thomas brings it in. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
On the play. It's now 3rd
19
down.
tight. 65 catch.
Here's Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Let's go.
Now Hooker. And that's going to be incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Go street. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Throwing here is Hooker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end. But this one falls incomplete.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on.
onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Riggs! 7 Pirates!
Hooker's looking to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Vikings 18. Jaguars 13.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap.